Hello, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel back here in Jersey City. I met up with Daveed and Sophie with Soda Deco. Today they're going to give us a tour of their newest camper creation, so join us.
I'm Daveed.
And I'm Sophie, and we're Soda Deco in Jersey City.
Welcome to our 2022 Sprinter campervan, four-wheel drive. Originally our company started with design, and we make sure that no matter what we do to our van, that it's finished to the highest quality. We only produce vans that we want to own ourselves. So incredible detail is in every aspect of the van. We went with multi-use utility, big open space, rather than a 100% full live-in van. We think you're going to be able to use these vans for multiple uses, including motorcycles. You know, that's how we started. Paddleboarding. Picking up your grandmother's armoire. You know, we think when you have a Sprinter that is at this price point, that not everybody wants to live in it full time, but you want to be able to use it for other things. You could pick up ladders, you could put surfboards in it, and we want, when we don't have the bed down, to be able to have a big, wide open space. So why don't you come on in and we'll show you a van.
All right, let's go.
The chassis itself, we said is a 2022. We went with the upgraded 10.25-inch 360-degree camera. We went with the factory Mercedes swivel seats. We found that they had the lowest profile and were smooth in the action. This counter is left over from...
Yeah, from our kitchen counter that Daveed made, and this is all these pieces of wood glued together and sanded. It's a great working station. It's my favorite piece.
And part of the galley is we have an induction stove, which is actually lifted up above to allow for cooling in the back. We have an isotherm refrigerator.
That's where you store your champagne. Lots of it.
And hot dogs. We have a very simplified switch panel, including for the loft bed. Obviously, la toilette. It's a compost closet, very compact composting toilets. All of these latches are marine latches. We call them slam latches. Our front panels are made actually from our front panels are made from Formica, and we went with a micro dot finish, something that was a durable, that could stand up to time. All of our Baltic birch has dado cuts. All of this has been clear coated. Almost every piece of wood in here is waterproof or water resistant.
And the drawer is fully open.
Show us this.
Oh yeah, this is great. So we went with the steps this time.
Whoa, pocket steps. Look at that.
You can just get on the bed. They are completely solid. You can be 200 pounds, 100 pounds, it doesn't matter. And that's how you get your way up to the bed. When the bed is down, you just put it back like this. You know?
And we have plenty of drawer space. You're going to find that you can put stuff everywhere in here. The floor is a rubber coin flooring. We know that a lot of people go with other types of flooring that's either a wood composite. I love this floor because I'm never going to see a scratch in it, and it's totally
easy to clean too.
It's easy to clean.
Which I like.
So, unlike our last van, which had a sliding door, which we really miss, we have the T-style door that allows for cross ventilation, especially when you combine it with our small max fan up here. Actually, while we're up on the roof, we also have a DC RTX 2000 12-volt air conditioner. We have,
and don't forget to say that this is a wood panel right here.
Oh yes, and this is these are all wood paneling, very easily cleanable. They won't scratch.
And the lights.
And the lights, obviously they're
recessed
LED lights inside of the L-Track, and I love the way it sits in there. We went with a tapered cabinet because we find that our head is bobbing around here. This trapezoid was, boy, that was a trip to make.
That was also a design decision. Instead of having straight, it's just much cooler and modern, and it's like more interesting than when it's just straight down.
Absolutely.
It's more unique.
And inside is, we've got some 80-20. This is the LAN for the LED lights, a little power. It's easy to put stuff in here. It's not going to move anywhere. This is a solid unit. So we made sure that we didn't want any exposed metal, but we wanted to maximize the space inside of the van.
Yeah, and the upholstery here that is done really in detail is really a tedious, crazy job that we had to cover every corner all the way to the back over there.
And I love the way it molds in with the factory door as well. It's all been coated, so it's water resistant.
It's a really warm and nice finish.
We did that even up to the OEM factory foam. No, we didn't want to see anything that was left over from Mercedes except for our light. We love the factory light, wanted to make sure that it stood out from everything else. Down to our galley, we finished the corner here with aluminum angle to prevent chip out. This was a really important detail because this is a heavily used
all the
area.
way to the floor there.
We have our LED lighting system control, which controls the LED lights.
And this is also an option to put those party lights, so if you want the light to be purple, because you do want to do some dancing, whoop, 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 in the van.
There you go.
So
yeah, you want to dance in the van. And under here we have our gray water tank. We have our oven. Convention oven. I like that. Hot water, as well as a triple filtration unit for the drinking water. I thought it was really important to be able to utilize the water tank for drinking water. We took a lot. This sink was a big decision. We wanted to go with something modern and usable and deep. This is finished in the same butcher block. And shall we move back to the back of the van?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Welcome to our garage space. We made sure that we wanted to keep the space open, so we have, for instance, our inflatable paddle boards. They go right here. They sit right here, and we have a dirt bike. It goes right in the middle. We can tie it here in these L tracks. That's what this is for, to tie anything heavy. And then you have these also here, you know, are completely solid. They are tied into the walls, not going anywhere. This time we also have a lot of drawer space, so you can see our drawers. Then up here, this time we added these hooks. We got these in Marseille, France, from a place called La Maison de l'Empereur. They were white, and we painted them the same color as the caps on the tires. Just for a pop of color.
Hubcaps.
Hubcaps.
Yes, and as you can see, I'm nearly 6 feet tall. I can almost stand up in here. It was really important to utilize as much space as possible when we don't have something here, when we don't have a motorcycle. You're going to notice the garage space is essentially the entire length of the van. And with our other drawers, below them we have our 500 amp hour battery bank.
We made sure we used all this space really smartly. It's fully used. You can describe.
Yeah, well, it was really important. We don't have a lot of space for 500 amp hour batteries. We wanted to make sure that everything, every cord was tucked away in a way that could keep this space as small as possible. And we also have active cooling for it as well, which we'll show you a little bit from the back. We have 2 solar controllers, one for the 300-watt solar panels on the roof and the other one for the 100-watt solar panels on the hood.
You can see how we covered the inside of this also, because when you walk on it, you know it was a better finish, and then it's easy to clean, and it just keeps the whole design consistent.
Yep. And we have a thermostat for the automatic heater, the automatic cooling system that pumps on from the fans. The inverter is a 3,000 watt 12 volt inverter. We have fuse panel for all of the DC power basically in the whole van. We also have a convenience AC powered pop-up plug that also gives you some USB. On this side, which you can't see, is an insulated 32-gallon water tank that also has an automatic heater. We have 200 watts of heat during the winter time, which will prevent this from freezing. Up here we have our Victron energy control unit touch display. Here we can monitor our solar power, our freshwater tank, our battery charging, our battery percentage. Below that we have our S-bar heater control unit, which controls the diesel S-bar heater underneath the passenger seat. So now I want to show you the control unit for the linear actuators. All 4 of these switches are tied together with one bar. You want to show us how we get up there?
Yeah, you can bring the bed down. So we have the stairs. And then you just go up. Just like that. And you can either sleep like this over here, or you can come over here.
Lucky.
So the mattress is memory foam mattress, really comfortable. You can see here 4-inch mattress. It's super comfortable, very stable. You can do all kind of things here. You know, nothing is moving, only your bodies. You know, I'm not giving you any ideas, but you kind of get the picture. All right, and now David is going to show you around the back.
So first thing I want to show you on the outside is our Fiamma awning. We have Pathfinder LEDs on all 4 corners so that when you're backing into a space at night, you can easily see. A lot of attention went into our ladder system. We had a lot of choices out there, from fabricating our own to an 80-20, and what we ended up with was 80-20 because we want the opportunity to be able to mount anything that we need to it as well. So when we open up our doors...
Oh, hi.
Well, hello
I was just reading. Did you talk about this detail down here?
I didn't. We love this. I mean, this is a Soda Deco art piece, as it is right there. We had to figure out a way to have both, like, the utility of being able to get some cooling in there,
and a cool design,
and also a great design. With this unit, we wanted to make sure that we covered our linear actuators. A lot of time and energy went towards basically shrouding them so we didn't have to see them. We have our cold water fill station. This is our on and off for our hot water outdoor on-demand shower. All the components for that are there. All of our pipes are heated, so we can try to do the best we can to make sure that this does not freeze during the winter time. So we have a step bumper, hitch receiver, and now let me show you the roof. So up here we utilize reclaimed mahogany wood. We have 300 watts of solar panel. This wasn't exactly designed as a hangout space, but you could use it to be able to clean the solar panels. And I love this ladder so much, we may consider making it for sale. Finally, we have our 30 amp shore power hookup. And
this van here is called Physique.
And you can find us either through Patrick's information on YouTube. We will follow the comments and we will respond to them. You can also find us on social media, Soda Deco. Our website is sodadeco.us. And we
Ask us any questions. This van is for sale.
It is for sale. And we have one more thing we wanted to show.
Oh yeah, one more thing. All right, open the door.
So inside of one of these drawers,
we kept something special for Patrick.
That's right. So Patrick, you work so hard. You work so hard on the work that you do,
and doing this for us.
And doing this for us, and
so
also
awesome.
for yourself. That this was a little something that we wanted to give to you that, you know, would show our appreciation.
Well, Daveed and Sophie, thank you very much for taking the time today to give us a tour of your awesome creation. I always love what you guys are doing here. This style and the design is very different from most of the RVs and camper vans that we see here in North America. And it's so open, it's so bright, it's so airy, and it's very functional. And you do use a lot of high-end components. And thank you very much for the gift. You didn't have to do that for me.
It's the least we could do, man. You work so hard, and
that's the second time you do this for us.
Yeah, and what you do is absolutely incredible. So we love you, and we're huge fans. Thank you.
This is a fun part. Thank you, Patrick.
Well, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Yay!